On September 6 of 1954, a bridge crossing the mouth of Tampa Bay will be opened for traffic. This bridge was built by the Virginia Bridge Company and replaced a ferry. In 1969, a second bridge was built to make the bridge 4-lane, but the second span opening was delayed due to a crack in the southern part of the span. The new span was for southbound traffic, while the original was used for northbound traffic. However, this would all come to a tragic end in May of 1980. On the morning of May 9, 1980, the MV Summit Venture was navigating its way out of Tampa Bay. However, this particular morning saw a storm that severely reduced visibility. A microburst suddenly hit the ship with torrential rains and 70-mile-per-hour winds, rendering radar useless. In the midst of this storm, the Summit Venture and its captain, John Lero, had to navigate through the narrow channel. However, while moving through a required turn, the freighter would strike one of the bridge's pillars, causing severe structural damage. Around 1,400 feet of the southbound highway collapsed into the ocean, causing 6 vehicles and a Greyhound bus to fall 165 feet into the water. A total of 35 people died. A man by the name of Wesley McIntyre was the only person to survive the fall. His vehicle fell off the bridge, but hit and bounced off the bow of the Summit Venture before hitting the bay. McIntyre was pulled from the water by the freighter's crew. He suffered from a cut on the head and water in his lungs, and would later sue the company that owned the ship, settling for $165,000 in 1984. McIntyre suffered from survivor's guilt until the day he died of bone cancer in 1989. Captain Lero of the Summit Venture would send an urgent message to the Coast Guard stating, "Get emergency. All the emergency equipment out to the Skyway Bridge. Vessel has just hit the Skyway Bridge. The Skyway Bridge is down. Get all emergency equipment out to the Skyway Bridge. This is Mayday. Emergency situation. Stop the traffic on that Skyway Bridge." A state inquiry later cleared Lero of any negligence, but the Coast Guard investigation found that Lero's decision to move forward despite zero visibility contributed to the disaster. However, most of the factors that led to the incident were found to be beyond Lero's control. The microburst that caused the accident was not forecasted, and passing pilots failed to warn Lero of the storm. Despite Captain Lero resuming his duty soon after the incident, he was forced to retire after a few months due to the onset of multiple sclerosis. Lero died from the disease in 2002. Within a few years of the incident, the old span was demolished, with the surviving northbound span being partially demolished and converted into the Skyway fishing pier. A new bridge was completed in 1987 as a replacement. Several safeguards were built to prevent a disaster like the Summit Venture incident from ever occurring again, including concrete bumpers to protect the pillars. Today, ships still pass beneath the Skyway Bridge to enter Tampa Bay. The disaster that occurred in 1980 led to a number of safeguards being put in place, and the new Skyway Bridge is specifically designed to avoid such a calamity. The Sunshine Skyway Bridge is an icon of Tampa Bay, and is designed to stand as one into the future. Thanks for watching.